know that there's a lot of creators in this room, but I was just wondering how many of you guys have been a creator for over a year now? Okay, nice. That's a solid amount of people. Anyone over 4 years yet? Okay, nice, nice. Anyone in the double digits yet? We have a 10-year. Okay, we got some. We know who the crazy ones are now. But let me back it up. My name is Amanda. I'm better known as Amanda Rach Lee online, where I make videos about art and drawing. And I'm currently in my 10th year of making videos, so I'm also one of the crazy ones. Yes, thank you, thank you. When you convert internet years to real life years, that basically means I'm considered a grandma online. Even though in real life I'm 24 years old. I started making videos when I was 14 in high school, secretly in my bedroom, and I fell in love with it. And I was supposed to go to this big business school, ended up dropping out, much to my Chinese parents' disappointment. But I fell in love with it, and I discovered some really great people, created community. But when my fellow creators first find out that, I've been making videos for this long, one of the things that they ask me is how I've lasted this long. And I'm here to pass on the secret to you guys, okay? Are you ready? So the secret is that I haven't lasted the full 10 years. At least not in the same capacity as when I first started. So when I first started on YouTube, one of the first things that drew me to it was that I could be doing something that I loved, share it with the internet, and find other people who love the same things as me. And, I was able to find people that loved very niche, weird things, like I love stationery, and I didn't know there was so many people who loved stationery as well. And it was really cool. But, when I kept going, and it's like really cool that we were doing this, and sorry, I'm really nervous right now. This is like new for me. But if making videos was such a dream for me and it was really awesome, then why is it that so many creators experience burnout? You see so many of your favorite longtime creators eventually fading out, stopping making videos, and they also end up making one of those dramatic I'm taking a break videos. And I've noticed there seems to be a common pattern, which is that the creator ends up losing passion for the very thing that brought them to where they are, brought them joy, and they also end up feeling guilty about it. It's funny because it's like that saying, do what you love and you won't work a day in your life. If you believe that, I respect it, but personally I think a more accurate representation would be do what you love, and you'll pour your whole soul into your work. You'll take things personally. You will determine your self-value based on your accomplishments and what you do. You'll have little to no work-life balance, and you'll be unable to set any boundaries. I can tell that resonated with some of you guys. But this happened to me around the 6 or 7 year mark of making videos. Up until then, I had been consistently posting videos every week, sometimes twice a week, like a good girl, and overnight, it felt very hard to make videos. It was really hard for me to pick up a pencil and draw, even to think of video ideas. So much so that I ended up having to take a month off of the internet and making YouTube videos, which is a big deal for me. In hindsight, it doesn't seem like that big of a deal, but at the time it was like the end of the world. But it was in that month off that I realized something. I realized that I had been spending 6 or 7 years, so much of my life at that point, cultivating and growing Amanda Rach Lee, this channel, this internet persona that was such a large part of my identity since I was 14 years old. But I had neglected to do the same growing for just plain old Amanda, the human being. It's hard to get inspiration to make videos or to draw or to make music, whatever you guys do, when you're not actually experiencing life to get that inspiration from. So as your friendly neighborhood internet grandma, I'd love to pass on some words of wisdom to you guys. Do not let your videos or your channel dictate your life. We all have an online persona, and it doesn't mean that who you are in your videos is fake. It just means that what you show in your videos is a small percentage of real life. And really take that to heart, because the views, the comments, the numbers, I'm not gonna lie to you and say that they don't matter or to not care about them, because we all know that they do a little bit deep down. But since they are all associated with that online persona, we should only let them affect us in that same small percentage. So this is my strategy because it allows for two things. It means that the negative comments will affect you less and you'll take them less personally, but also keeps you humble because all of the positive comments will affect you less as well. You know, they don't get to your head. So as we wrap up VidCon and you walk away from this, I know it's probably really inspiring to hear from all of these creators and get into your hustle mode, go home, make videos. And I really hope it's not coming off like I'm bitter against making videos, because there's a reason why I came back to making videos after taking that month off. It's because I love it so much. I love the community it creates. I think it's so beautiful. And because I love it so much, I really want all of us to do it in the healthiest way possible. So please remember to make sure to take care of yourself, the human being first, and that way you're able to put out the best possible content for your viewers. Thank you, guys.